start with this question. In the opposite figure, which of the following blood vessels carry blood at high pressure? As you see in this picture, there is the heart and the rest of the body parts. There is lungs, blood vessels. So, what are the blood vessels of high pressure? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Yes, of course, 1 and 4. 1 for the pulmonary artery and 4 for the aorta. Aorta takes blood, the oxygenated blood from the heart towards all body parts, and also the pulmonary artery takes blood, the deoxygenated blood, towards the lungs to be oxygenated. So these arteries carry blood at high pressure. So the answer here is 1 and 4. Second question. The opposite figure shows the relation between the circulatory system and the lymphatic system. What do you deduce from this figure? As you see here, the circulatory system, the arterial side and the venous side, and here is the lymphatic vessels. Both of them are closed systems. Circulatory system is closed while the lymphatic system is open. Both of them are open systems, or the circulatory system is opened while the lymphatic system is closed. Take your time. Yes, of course, the circulatory system is closed while the lymphatic system is open. Very good. Question number 3. What is the blood vessel which contains the highest percentage of fats after digestion and absorption processes? What is the blood vessel which contains the highest percentage of fats after digestion and absorption processes? Number 1, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, hepatic portal vein, or hepatic vein. What is the correct answer? Yes, superior vena cava. Why is that? Because the lymphatic system actually pours its content inside the superior vena cava. Next. Some soil fungi cause wilting diseases for some crops, whereas they attack the xylem vessels and grow inside them. Which of the following vital processes will be affected by these fungi? Cohesion force among water molecules, adhesion force among water molecules and walls of xylem vessels, the flow rate of solids during transmissions, the absorption rate of water through the root hairs. What will be affected by these fungi which fill the cavity of the xylem? Yes, of course, the flow rate of solid during transmission, as the tyloses, which are the projections coming from the pores of the xylem, fill all the cavity of the xylem and decrease the rate of flow of solids and water inside the xylem. The next, which of the following digestive organs may have dysfunction in a person, so the doctors advised him not to eat more food rich in fats? Which of the following digestive organs may have dysfunction in a person, so the doctor advised him not to eat more food rich in fats? Pancreas, small intestine, esophagus, or stomach? Take your time. Yes, of course, pancreas. Because we know that the pancreas or the pancreatic juice contains lipase enzyme, which digest the fat into fatty acid and glycerol. So pancreas is the right choice. The next, the two following graphs illustrate the rate of transpiration process and water pressure in the plant leaf cells within the day's hours. Again, transpiration process and the water pressure in the plant leaf cells within the day hours. As you see here, the water pressure graph and the transpiration rate graph. On x-axis, we see hours of the day from 0 to 10, 2 a.m. for a.m. 6, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 p.m. And here is the on y-axis water pressure, and the same for the transpiration rates. Firstly, we will analyze the graphs before we read all the choices. Here, as the transpiration rate increases, the water pressure inside the leaf cells decreases. And when the transpiration rate decreases, the water pressure inside the leaf increases. The question is, what do you conclude from your study to the previous two graphs? What do you conclude from your study for the two graphs? The water pressure decreases inside the leaf cells with increasing the transpiration rate. Is it true? Yes. The water pressure decreases inside the leaf cells with increasing the transpiration rate. We will check the other three choices. The water pressure increases inside the leaf cells with increasing the transpiration, increase and increase. No. The stomata of the leaf closes at 10 a.m. or the stomata of the leaf opens at 4 a.m. The conclusion here, which is related to the two graphs, the water pressure decreases inside the leaf cells with increasing the transpiration rate. Very good. Number 7. What is the ratio between the numbers of FADH2 molecules to that of NADH molecules that are resulted from the complete oxidation of a molecule of glucose in aerobic respiration? Here is the relation or the ratio between FADH2 to NADH. We know that the NADH in complete oxidation in aerobic respiration of one glucose molecule equal 10 NADH and FADH2 equal 2. So FADH2 to NADH 2 to 10, which is 1 to 5. So the result here is 1 to 5. Yes, we begin with FADH2, not NADH. So 1 to 5 is the correct choice. Okay. The opposite figure represents the movement of water transfer by osmosis phenomena among 4 adjacent plant cells. As you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which of the following cells has the highest concentration of salt before water transferring? Again, the opposite figure represents the movement of water transfer by osmosis phenomena among 4 adjacent plant cells. Which of the following cells has the highest concentration of salts before water transferring? Please check the graph. 1 give 2 and 3, and water transfer from 2 to 3 and 4, and finally the water transfer from 3 to 4 and from 2 to 4. So which cell has the highest concentration of salts and absorb the water? Yes, of course, number 4 is the highest concentration of salts because it is the last cell which take from 2 and 3. Okay, so the choice here will be 4. Very good. Number 10. If 30 molecules of NADH are coming out from Krebs cycle to the electron transport chain, what number of pyruvic acid molecules which enter into the mitochondria to participate in the reaction? Again, if 30 molecules of NADH are coming out from Krebs cycle to the electron transport chain, what number of pyruvic acid molecules which enter into the mitochondria to participate in the reaction? We will check our knowledge about this. 1 pyruvic acid enter to Krebs to give us 3 NADH. Yes. So when we gain 30 molecules of NADH, this is meaning that we have what? Yes, 10 pyruvic acid molecules. The answer would be P, 10. 10 times 3 equals 30 molecules of NADH. Very good. Next, which of the following blood vessels contains the highest amount of glucose in human body after eating a balanced meal? Which of the following blood vessels contains the highest amount of glucose in human body after eating a balanced meal? Is it inferior vena cava, hepatic portal vein, pulmonary artery, or hepatic vein? Which is? Yes, of course, hepatic portal vein. As we agreed before, and as we know that after absorption of glucose, the glucose transferred through hepatic portal vein to the liver, and the liver make some storage to some glucose in the form of glycogen, then release the rest of glucose towards the hepatic vein, towards the inferior vena cava. So the highest concentration of glucose in hepatic portal vein. Okay. Next, which of the following reactions require the presence of carbon dioxide gas? Which of the following reactions require the presence of carbon dioxide gas? Light reactions only, dark reactions only, light and dark reaction, glycolysis reaction. What is the choice here? Yes, of course, dark reaction only. Need carbon dioxide to fix hydrogen to it and for began then glucose. Yes, very good. Dark reaction. 13. What is the number of removed electrons in one molecule of glucose which contribute by their transfer from a higher energy level to lower energy level in the electron transport chain? Again, what is the number of removed electrons in one molecule of glucose which contribute by their transfer from a higher energy level to lower energy level in the electron transport chain? We have to calculate number of NADH and FADH2 firstly before we begin to answer this question. Each one glucose molecule will give us 10 NADH and 2 FADH2. 10 NADH and 2 FADH2. So each NADH and FADH2 will lose 2 electrons to form water with hydrogen and oxygen. So each NADH and FADH2 will lose 2 electrons. So we have 12 molecules of NADH and FADH2. So 12 times 2 equal, yes, 24 electrons. 24 electrons. Very good. Next, in the opposite diagram, what do the two processes 1 and 2 represent? In the opposite diagram, what do the two processes 1 and 2 represent? A, 12 carbon, 1 to B, then 2 to D and E, and 38 ET. Actually, we need, before we answer this question, to analyze the equation. There is 12 carbon molecule, which is maybe polysaccharide. And here is B, which transformed into D and E, and 38 ATP. It represents the equation of the respiration, which glucose transformed in carbon dioxide and water. So A for polysaccharide, maybe starch. Here is B for glucose, and D and E carbon dioxide and water. Process 1 and 2. 1 is hydrolysis and 2 is catabolism, or 1 is anabolism and 2 is hydrolysis. 1 is anabolism and 2 is catabolism. 1 is catabolism and 2 is anabolism. What is the correct answer? Take your time. Yes, I hear you. One is hydrolysis and two is catabolism. How it comes? One hydrolysis as the starch start in mouth the digestion process by the hydrolysis in the presence of water and the help of enzymes, amylase or thiolene. So there is hydrolysis, and two, catabolism as the glucose molecule will degrade it into carbon dioxide and water as simple molecules, simple inorganic molecules, the main components of glucose. Yes, the answer is A. One is hydrolysis and two is catabolism. Very good. Next. What is the number of carbon dioxide molecules which is resulted from Krebs cycle when a molecule of maltose is completely oxidized? Again, what is the number of carbon dioxide molecules which is resulted from Krebs cycle when a molecule of maltose is completely oxidized? We know that molecule of maltose equal to glucose molecule, composed of two glucose molecules. So, what is the number of carbon dioxide removed or gained from Krebs cycle when two molecules of glucose completely oxidized? Yes? In Krebs cycle, we gain two carbon dioxide in the transformation of the cycle inside it. So, two carbon dioxide for each glucose. So we have 4 carbon dioxide released. So the answer here is 4. Very good. Next. Which of the following represent the correct arrangement of the stem tissue from inside to outside? Please, from inside to outside. Epidermis, cortex, vascular bundle, pericycle, or vascular bundle, pericycle, cortex, epidermis, or vascular bundle, epidermis, cortex, pericycle, or pericycle, epidermis, vascular bundle, and cortex. Check your understanding for this structure from inside to outside. Yes, the answer is B. Vascular bundle from inside, then protected by pericycle, then the cortex, then epidermis. Very good. 17. Which of the following conversions include the oxidation process of coenzymes? Again, which of the following conversions include the oxidation process of coenzyme? Before we read the choices, we must translate this statement. The oxidation process, it's mean losing electrons of coenzymes. He means that the conversion of NADH into NAD. The conversion of NADH into NAD. Now we can answer the question. Pyruvic acid from phosphoglyceraldehyde, succinic acid from ketoglutaric acid, malic acid from succinic acid, or lactic acid from pyruvic acid. In which process the NADH transformed into NAD? Yes, of course, the lactic acid from pyruvic acid in the lactic fermentation. Yes, anaerobic respiration, lactic fermentation, lactic acid from pyruvic acid, we use NADH2 to be NAD. 18. From the opposite figure, what is the phenomenon by which substance A transfers among the cells? Substance A transferred among the cells. What's your answer? As you see here, we have the arrow goes to inside the cell vacuole, and from a cell to another cell, from a cell to another cell. What is the answer here? Yes, of course, osmosis. As we go from cell vacuole to another cell vacuole by osmosis, by different concentrations found inside these cells. Okay, osmosis is the correct answer. 19. Which of the following enzymes participate in the digestion of milk? which of the following enzymes participate in the digestion of milk? We have to know that what is the component of milk. We have lactose, sugar, and we have also protein and maybe some fats also. So we will concentrate on lactose and protein. Check your answer. Pepsin, trypsin, peptidase, maltase, amylase, maltase, pepsin, lactase, pepsin, trypsin, peptidase, lactase, peptidase, trypsin, maltase, lactase. What is the correct answer? Yes, of course. Pepsin, trypsin, peptidase, lactase. Pepsin, trypsin, and peptidase for complete digestion of protein, and lactase for the digestion of lactose into glucose and galactose. Yes, very good. The answer is C. The question is the opposite diagram. Through which of the following pathways the blood must pass to be transferred from blood vessel number 6 towards blood vessel number 5? Again, it's the opposite diagram. So which of the following pathways the blood must pass to be transferred from blood vessel number 6 towards number 5? As we see here, number 6 is for vena cava, which pours its content in the right atrium, and here is number 5 is the aorta, which pours secretion towards all body parts. What is the pathway? Yes, I hear you. From 6, vena cava, towards right atrium, then to 7, which is pulmonary artery, to lungs, then 8, which is pulmonary veins, towards the left atrium, then to 5. So the correct arrangement here, 6, 7, 8, 5. Yes, very good. 6, 7, 8, and 5. Next, this Venn diagram. From the opposite figure, which of the following can represent X? The common between stomach, mouth, esophagus, and large intestine. Again, the common between stomach, mouth, esophagus, and large intestine. Secreting digestive enzymes, the presence of mucus, performing peristalsis, the symmetry of pH value. What is the right answer? Yes, I hear you. The presence of mucus is the correct answer. Okay, next, 22. The short and high-pitched sound of the heart is heard 1. The short and high-pitched sound of the heart is heard 1. Atria relax and ventricles contract. Atria contract and ventricles relax. Atria contract and semilunar valves opened. Atria contract and semilunar valves closed. What is the answer here? Yes. We will check our knowledge about this. The short and high-pitched sound occurs when the two tricuspid and bicuspid valves are opened, when the ventricles are relaxed. So the answer here, atria contract and ventricles relax. Yes, when the two valves of bicuspid and tricuspid opened. When carbon dioxide is consumed in photosynthesis process, which of the following illustrates the path of carbon dioxide diffusion in the leaf after entering through the stomata? What is the path of carbon dioxide? One pass through stomata. What is its path towards the cells? Spongy cells and palisade layer cells. Cell wall, plasma membrane, and intercellular spaces, cytoplasm, plastid membrane. Intercellular spaces, cell wall, plasma membrane, cytoplasm, plastid membrane. Intercellular spaces, plasma membrane, cell wall, and plastid membranes in cytoplasm. or intercellular spaces, cytoplasm, blood membrane, cell wall, plastic membrane? What is the right answer? Yes, imagine the entrance of carbon dioxide from stomata. It will pass towards the intercellular spaces, then the cell wall of spongy layer or palisade layer, then plasma membrane of these cells, pass through cytoplasm, then plastic membrane to do the photosynthesis process. Yes, very good. Next, 24. Which of the following plants cannot perform the photosynthesis process? Again, which of the following plants cannot perform the photosynthesis process? Number 1, orobanche, balm, Peludian, sulfur bacteria. Which is? Yes, of course, orobanche plant. Orobanche plant. Very good. If you know that the amount of nitrogen gas is in the alveolar cavities equal X, so its amount after occurrence of inspiration will equal more than X, less than X, equals X, cannot be determined. Yes, I hear you. Equals X. Nitrogen not absorbed inside the alveolar wall, and it expelled out again was the same concentration. So equals X also. Very good. Next. If the released amount of energy from the oxidation of one glucose molecules aerobically equals 2880 kilojoule, what is the expected amount of energy that will be liberated from one glucose molecule in a skeletal muscle during the anaerobic respiration? Again, 2880 kilojoule for one glucose molecule oxidized aerobically. This means that this amount corresponding to 38 ATP. Okay, 38 ATP. So, what is the expected amount of energy that will be liberated from one glucose molecule in a skeletal muscle during the anaerobic respiration? Just a moment. One glucose molecule aerobically equals 2880 kilojoules, sorry, aerobically. This is for one glucose molecule. What is the amount of energy that will be liberated from one glucose molecule in the skeletal muscles during anaerobic? Anaerobic, it's mean we have 2 ATP only, not 38. So we will make a relationship. 38 ATP corresponding to 2880 kilojoule, and 2. We will make the scissors here to know the right answer. 27. In an experiment similar to that of melting Kelvin, carbon dioxide gas containing O16 isotope and water containing O18 isotope were used. What is the product that is formed after 4 seconds? We know that after 4 seconds we have glucose. Yes, glucose, it's oxygen coming from what? Yes, coming from carbon dioxide. So the answer will be glucose containing oxygen 16. Yes, this is the right answer. Next, which of the following graphs represent the immunity performance for a person's body in the first days of a bacterial infection? Look at this. Lymphatic nodes action on x-axis and number of WBCs on y-axis. Which graph represent the progression of immunity? Yes, C. Lymphatic node axis increases and the number of WBCs increases also. Which of the following graphs expresses the efficiency of air sacs or alveoli in the two lungs? Which of the following graphs expresses the efficiency of air sacs, alveoli in the two lungs? It is on x-axis alveolar wall thickness and on y-axis amount of transferred oxygen to blood. Yes, we know that the alveolar wall is very thin, so the diffusion comes through alveolar wall thickness staining a transverse section of a dicot plant stem with iodine solution, which of the following is expected with a dark blue color? Xylem vessels, cambium, companion cells, or the innermost row of cortex? Where is the place which store the starch to be indicated by the iodine solution and gives us dark blue color? Yes, the innermost row of cortex. And now finally, thanks for you all, and I hope you all the best. Thank you.